I saw this big school of fish in front of me just as I was about to pack up for the day. So naturally, my first instinct was to get a rod out and cast it in. At first, I thought there was only one school of fish, but soon realized there were multiple, and they were literally everywhere. The location I'm in is an iconic spot, and if you're from Sydney, you will recognize it straight away. As a kid, I've traveled over this bridge plenty of times, always wondering what lies beneath. And right now, I have me, myself, my car, so let's find out what we can catch. What's going on, guys? Well, have a look where I am. Can you tell what that bridge is up there? Yeah, that's the Moonee Moonee Bridge, and I'm fishing directly under it. I've always crossed this bridge and I've never known what the fishing was like, and I've always wondered my entire life, and I'm gonna fish it today. And I'm kind of copying another YouTuber because I saw them fishing similar spot than this, and they caught a jewfish, a mulloway. So that is what I'm trying to do today. I'm trying to catch a mulloway. I've never caught one in my life. So let's see if I can catch one. I'm gonna start right now. I've got plenty of different baits, so let's see how we go. Woohoo! So I didn't think I'd have to do much forward driving, but I've got this big thing to get through. There's my car. With absolute ease, but there's a lot more to go, so we'll see how we go. Well, guys, off to a phenomenal start already. Look at my reel. This is a Shimano Sedona with good braid on it. I've just come back from Tasmania, well, 3 months ago, and I don't even know what's going on. This is like tangled and it's all messed up, so I'm gonna have to fix this and then get it out there. Oh, you have no idea what I just dealt with that bird's nest just then. I got it fixed though, so it's all good. I think the tackle I'm gonna run with, there's not much current, so I think I'm gonna go a running sinker with a decent sized hook, and I've got a lot of bait today as well, so I'm gonna play around with bait, but I'll get that set up now. Let's see how we go. This is the hook I'm gonna use. I think it's a 2.0 or something like that. It's not too big. I feel like I should be using bigger than this, but I'm gonna put this on, I'll put a decent sized piece of bait on. Gonna go pilchards first. I've got squid, I've got prawns. Gonna go like half a pilchard. God, it's hard as a rock. I gotta go probably thaw this out a little bit. Thawed it out, let's see. Well, here it is. Got half a small pilchard on right here. I've done that little loop thing around the tail. I don't even know how to do it properly, so if you know how to do it properly, leave it in the comments. I know it's simple. I see people do it in 2 seconds, but I'm about to cast this bad boy out right now. Let's see how we go. I want a mulloway. All right, we've got a rod out. That's all I wanted. I just want to get a rod out there, see what happens, and hopefully we can catch something. Now I'm excited. As soon as the bait's in the water, I couldn't be more excited. So here it is. I've got a rod holder in now to makes it a little bit better, a little bit easier to keep it exactly where I want it. And it's a beautiful day. It's an absolute beautiful day. So let me tell you a bit about this spot, right? I saw someone on YouTube come out here and they didn't catch too much. They caught a few eels, they caught a few mulloway, and they also caught mud crabs literally here, or like a bit further down possibly as well. So I know there's mud crabs here. I want to get a crab pot. I don't know anything about the seasons or anything like that, so that's why I didn't do it today. But if we have luck, I'm going to come back here and try it out. So I can be the guinea pig right now. I can see what's out here. And if you guys live around here, why not come out yourselves and try it out? So, but how cool is this? Moonee Moonee Bridge above us. And I drive across that, or I think every Sydney sider like drives across that at least a couple of times a year. It's iconic. So just want to see if we can catch anything down here. I've driven past and looked out the window, seen the water so many times. So let's see how we go. Woohoo! Oh, come on. Come on, Rod. Come on. I know it's only been like 5 minutes, but come on. Just wanted to check to see how the bait's going. It's on there perfectly. And just wanted to move it around. Like, I guess like every 15 minutes I'm going to move the bait around. Is that what you do, or should I leave it for longer? I don't really know, guys. Let me know. I've never caught a mulloway before in my life. I have a feeling this is going to be one of those sessions where I'm not catching much until I catch something.
Well, I set out from my location with no direction or destination, a permanent vacation with not a single friend in sight. The conductor punched my ticket. He said, son, you better listen. Don't get caught up in reminiscing. You wind up going missing.
Do you know one thing I don't do at all? Is I never burley up. So I don't know, like out here right now, should I be burleying up? Should I be having like those pellets? Should I just be having like fish guts and stuff and chucking it out there, getting the water chummed up? Or is there no point? Let me know in the comments if you know, because I've never burleyed up before I fish. Because as you know, this isn't my fishing style. I'm normally trout fishing. I'm normally out in the streams of New South Wales and beyond, Blue Mountains, catching trout. And I'm using lures. I've never caught a trout with bait. Well, actually, that's a lie. In Tasmania, I did in one of those fish farm places, but I don't think that counts. So I've never actually caught a freshwater fish with bait. It's normally with lures. And now I only use bait. Ooh. Could have swore I just heard something, but that's okay. Now I'm only using bait for saltwater. So do I need to burley up? Do I need to do anything like that? Let me know. Rod's in the water. I've got another rod that I'm going to get in soon as well, so we can have two different types of bait. Pilchard on here. I'm going to get squid on the other one, and we're just going to see how we go. I've got other stuff here as well. I'm going to do a little cook up. If I catch something decent, I'm going to cook it up as well right here. I'm going to make coffee. I'll do it all. So stay tuned. All right, guys, rod's been in. I want to get the second rod in, but I'm having a massive problem. This is like one of my old reels. I don't even know what brand it is. Salt 05 OSW. It's a 5000, I'm pretty sure. But I've got this like semi beach rod, this like portable beach rod, Mercury 2, and it's not fitting in. It's just off. How bad's that? So I legitimately can't use this. I'm trying to force it, but there's no way. I'm off by like 2 millimeters. So I'm going to only be able to use one rod today. And lucky, because I was only going to bring this rod with this reel as well. That's why you got to check your gear before you actually come out and do it. But at least I've got one rod in. I didn't bring another reel. That was my only reel. That's pretty crazy, isn't it? Shouldn't they? This is a beach rod as well. So, oh well. You can only do what you can do. So I didn't get it on a film for you, but I definitely just got a bite just then. This just went down. I checked the bait, chunk taken out of it. I've left it out there. So promising signs right now. So let's see. I feel like it's going again. I don't know what it could be, but the YouTube video I watched, the guy was catching like he caught a jewfish, but like he was catching like I think eels, and he thought they were eels, but they were actually hairtail, which apparently are meant to be good eating. So if I can catch one of those, I will hopefully cook it up for you guys. I just had a bite. I legitimately just had a bite just then. And I was trying to do like a little cinematic shot. Holy shit, just hold on. I'm holding the camera right now and trying to reel this in. All right, I'm dawdling, guys. My bait is gone. That was a bite that I just got while I was trying to film some stuff. I've got to get more serious about it. That was a legitimate bite. I was hearing it, I was feeling it while I was holding the rod. I think I've got to hold the rod a bit more now. So I'm gonna get a new piece of bait on, we're gonna see how we go. I'm slightly annoyed because the only bite I've really had, and I was holding the rod, so I'm holding the rod now. But whole pilchard was gone, and it was on there really well. And when I was trying to film some stuff, of course I got the bite. So I just don't know from here. I've got a prawn on now. I know prawns do well, but should I put another pilchard on? Is it the pilchard that's getting them? I'm just going to make some coffee while I'm waiting. Just some instant Moonee. That literally took maybe a minute and a half. so good for out in these situations. It literally boils water so quickly, and that's why I kind of use it for everything that I do now, with coffee wise or even cooking. I'm going to cook ramen up later on, noodles, and you can have ramen in literally 2 seconds. It's the best thing in the world. Something I just realized, which has caught my attention, and you'll probably realize if you've been watching this video from the start, is the tide's going out. So I haven't even checked the tides or anything like that. I'm sure you're meant to fish in the high tides in this sort of area, and the tide's going out. So it just proves that I should have got here early this morning, so it probably would have been really good. But we did have a bite. So like I said, guys, we're not fishing the best conditions in the world. There probably could be 10 times better conditions, but beggars can't be choosers. I don't have work today. It's a Friday, so I've just got to come out when I can. And that's what I love about fishing. You can just do it whenever you want to. Not necessarily the best conditions, but I've caught fish in not the best conditions before. There's stuff happening right here. Look at this. Let's see what happens again. What are they? Stuff happening right here, guys. Absolutely nothing's happening to my bait, though. I feel like there's stuff being hunted down. That's why there's stuff along the top of the water. What's going on? They're fish. There's fish out there. What fish are they? Oh my god, I can't believe how many there were. I told you, I had to get the drone up. I told you guys, they're over there right now. I can see the wake. Do I get a lure on and chuck it in? Because my bait's done nothing. I wish I had 2 rods out here. I'm gonna cut and I'm gonna put a lure on right now. Let's do this. I'm getting a lure on, guys. So I've stopped casting for a while with my lure. There were only a few schools around when I was filming them, but just before I was filming them, they were everywhere. They were all over this whole area. It was a totally different environment here. The water was super calm. Now you can see it's kind of a little bit more currenty. And what were those fish? I'm so intrigued by that. Are they mulloway? Are they salmon? Are they something different? Like, what are they? Someone tell me, please. Because they were swimming in schools, and are they biting? Like, is this lure the right choice for me to try and catch one of those? Are they going for like live prey, or should I have kept my bait on? Let me know in the comments what I should have done, because I need to know this sort of stuff for next time, because I don't know right now. You know, I told you that I was possibly going to try and get mud crabs here, or there could be mud crabs here. There's a pot right there. So obviously there is mud crabs. Of course, we don't touch that pot. It's I know nothing about crabbing, but I know there's a big whole thing about touching other people's mud crab pots, or whatever you call them, pots. Yeah, I'd love to catch the mud crabs. Imagine coming out here and doing this. Might do it with Jules. Might bring my brother out here. Come out early in the morning. Might get tie something to that tree right there. Chuck out the pot. and stay here all day and see if we can catch a crab. Imagine catching a crab. Imagine catching a mud crab. Can you imagine the cook-up I would do? It would be phenomenal. Oh, guys, it might seem fast-forwarded for you, but it's about 3:30 right now. I've been here for a long time. I've been putting in a big effort. I've been rebaiting, casting out in different spots, different areas. Not sure if I should be leaving there longer or not, but I'm kind of like doing it fairly quickly. Yeah, I don't know what time I'm going to stay to. It's 3:30. If I start seeing any sort of action, then it's going to amp me on to stay longer, but we'll see so far where we're going to end up. I just can't believe we saw those massive fish. Also, I'm going to give you a super sneak peek at this bad boy right here. The oversized tee. If you're watching this and you like something like this and you could see yourself wearing it, DM me, message me, comment, because it will get me kickstarted to actually get these made up. This is one of one, by the way. This is just the only one I own. I made it. I love making shirts. I used to make it for my coffee company as well. And I love making logos and stuff like that. I think that's really, really cool. But if you like it, let me know, because I can make these more. And I can also do some different cool stuff as well. So black tee, simple enough. I'd love army green. So if you like that sort of thing as well, tell me. But pretty cool. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna have to end it. That's it. That's all she wrote. Nothing on my line. I barely used any of my bait. I kept my bait on the entire time. There was not many fish out there. I had a few bites, a few little things, those fish that swam past that we got on the drone, but absolutely nothing. So it's kind of disappointing, because my last fishing adventures that I've been doing in saltwater, I've caught some decent fish. So this is the first time that I've came out with nothing. So I got skunked on this one under the Moonee Moonee Bridge, but I think I'll be back. There is life here, and I think because it's such low tide right now, it's probably just not ideal at all in the slightest. All the water's being pushed out. So we'll keep trying. We'll see how it goes. But thanks for watching. I appreciate it massively. Thank you, guys. See you next time. Woo.